Hello?
Allie, it's me. Hey, did you move into your new condo yet?
It's a long story. I'll tell you everything as soon as I've got to go.
Where are you?
At the Lakeview. I'll call you right back.
Hi.
Hey, try and cheer up. I know that our luck is gonna change. Can't get any worse, right? So it has to get better.
Allison, our dream condo just burned down with half of our belongings, okay? And now the developer's MIA.
Hey. Come on, you can focus on the past and everything that we can't change, or you can focus on this. We've got the district attorney on our side. Any minute now, Tom is gonna walk through that door and he's gonna give us some good news. I know it, I can feel it, Chris.
Hey, I did get some news. It's not good.
Margot, thank God I found you.
What? What's
Laura
next?
Domingo was released from the hospital last night, and we need to find out where she is. If she's in town, I need to find out why and for how long.
Oh, for the love of... You need a private investigator.
No, I need my sister's understanding and maybe a little assistance.
Well, as your sister, I will tell you that you're obsessing about an ex-girlfriend of a guy that you supposedly cut out of your life, and you ought to move on.
I did the research. All you have to do is check up on it a little. I Googled her.
Good. Then you don't need me.
At first, I was just a little curious, and I'll admit, maybe a teensy bit jealous. But now that I've done this research on her, I'm worried, Margot. Something is definitely not right.
Thank you so much for letting me stay here while I'm getting back on my feet. I wish I weren't interfering with your plans to leave town.
You know, you can thank me by not thanking me anymore. Or apologizing again. 1,000,000 times is more than enough, okay?
What will you do for work?
I got my eye on something. Stop worrying, woman. You get some good news while you were sleeping.
I could use some. What?
Cops found your purse.
That's wonderful.
Tell you what, I'm gonna stop by the police station right now, take care of everything. And you just make sure you lock up, okay?
And I promise not to open the door to strangers. Now you're the one who's worrying.
What about this old boyfriend of yours you keep telling me about?
He can't find me because I left no tracks to follow. I feel perfectly safe here. Thanks to you.
Good. All right, lock up.
Molly, what would you say if I asked to take my lunch early?
Make sure you're back on time.
Of course. Lily?
Hi.
Hey, long time no see. You looking for Dusty?
Yeah, is he around?
Yeah, he's dealing with the delivery in the bag. He should be back soon. Okay. So, well, you look great. How you doing? Feel better?
I'm doing a lot better. I'm trying, thank you.
Good. Well, I'll see you soon, I guess.
Yes, you will.
Kiss the monsters for me?
I will.
Okay.
It's good to see you out and everything. And I overheard you saying to Erin that you're doing better. That's good. You're feeling better.
Oh, thank you. Except I have this pain in my back. It's an old stab wound from a so-called friend.
So I guess a truce is out of the question?
Yeah, Molly. Remember what it felt like when Jake's family came and took Bridget and Michelle away from you? Remember what it felt like when they said it was the best interest of the children? Is the pain any less today than it was yesterday or the day before that? You think you can patch things up with the people that denied you the right to be a mother?
Hey, don't you have somewhere else to be?
Thank you. You're very good at that.
I've had a lot of practice.
It'll be put to good use. Come sit down. I guess we'll do business here. Let's get started.
So what did I miss?
What do you mean?
Your family's so desperate to keep you away from the Rose Foundation that your mother's resorting to blackmail.
I told you I would handle it. And I did. We don't get my mother's money, doesn't matter. We don't need it.
Then, what do we do for money?
I have a lot of money. Use mine. It's only natural that Rose's sister would be a major contributor. Come on.
You think so, huh?
Yeah.
Then I gotta say, I think you're out of your mind.
Hey. Any word on Rosanna?
No, I haven't heard from Jack, not since he and Craig left for New York last
I can't
night.
believe that they expect us to just sit and wait to be brought up to speed.
You said that we could do our own investigating. We can't go to New York. What should we do?
Feel like going to the Caribbean?
I thought the whole point was to honor Rose's memory and help disadvantaged kids. What difference does it make where the money comes from?
What did Holden say when you were talking about bankrolling this thing on your own?
I haven't told him yet.
Really?
Really?
You're just gonna leave him out of a financial commitment at a time when he's questioning your sanity?
Hey, do you want my help or not?
Your husband doesn't want you involved. Your mother is using extortion. And your shrink thinks you're gonna be under such immense pressure, they're gonna send you to the funny farm.
They don't decide what I want.
No? Until they think maybe you're gonna dip into your kid's inheritance. And then, after they lock you up, they're gonna come after me. Only I don't end up somewhere as comfy as you. Because your husband's gonna make sure that everyone knows that I put you up to it. No, thank you.
Holden has to realize that I am responsible for my own actions. I don't need people watching over me, spies. I don't need rules.
No?
No.
Then why does Holden and your mother think that you do?
I don't believe this. You're caving. You're listening to them. You're going to trust them more than you trust me.
Hey, I don't trust anybody.
I thought this
You know that.
foundation was as important to you as it is to me, but maybe I am wrong. Maybe I am crazy.
Hey, wait a second. I'm on your side here. But if we're gonna do this, we gotta get some things straightened out, okay? That or you can walk, and we're done.
Her last known address was in Spain, but she's been living all over Europe.
That's fascinating.
And did you know that Pilar was on the professional race car circuit?
Yes, actually, I did. In fact, that's how she and Mike initially hooked up.
Okay, do I have to spell it out for you? This international woman, this mysterious woman who's been living all over Europe, this extravagant lifestyle, just shows up in Folkdale, Illinois for no reason, on a bus, no less, and manages to show up on Mike's doorstep accidentally.
Proof. Where is your proof that the only conceivable reason that Pilar showed up here in Oakdale is because she's got designs on Mike?
I do all this research, and that's all you have to say to me?
Will you get it through your head? Pilar is not a threat to Mike or to you.
Oh, why won't anyone believe me? Okay, I have very, very fond feelings for Mike Kasnoff, but I am not into anything romantic. I'm over that.
Okay, then what do you want?
I want Pilar to disappear. For Mike's sake.
Hey, Margaret.
Hey.
Katie.
Hey.
I got a message from Pilar's purse.
Yeah, I did. Okay.
Found Pilar's purse. That's good. I mean, it'd be kind of hard to leave town without all your stuff.
No, she's not leaving just yet.
Oh, no?
No, she'll be sticking around a little while longer.
How much longer?
Okay, here it is.
Do you have to sign anything?
Yeah, you do. Sign there, and I need you to initial down there. So, you in a rush?
Let's talk to you. You got a minute?
Yeah, sure. Come on, step into my office.
Oh, Margot, so I'll see you soon, and we'll finish our discussion.
It's finished, lady.
Okay. By law, all deposits, like the one you handed over to this developer, are to be held in an escrow account.
So how do we get it back?
Well, you can't.
Why not?
There's no such account.
Are you serious? So the money's just gone?
This operation was fraudulent from the get-go. This guy put enough money into the place to make it look like a viable investment, then he walked away with the buyer's down payments and skipped town.
Can't believe this.
I wouldn't be surprised if this guy didn't torch the place himself. Sometimes these people have insurance scams on the side.
Well, there's got to be something that we can do, Tom. Some recourse.
Can't we sue him, at least get part of Chris's money back?
Well, you got to catch the guy first.
Why have his address, his phone number?
Yeah, well, see, he closed shop, he disconnected the phones, and walked out of town without a trace. You're up the creek, little brother.
Damn it!
Now, look, until the cops catch up with this guy, there's really nothing we can do, and the money is gone. But I promise you, I will stay on top of this. Now, in the meantime, if you need a little cash, I can certainly float you a loan.
Thank you, brother, but I'll be all right.
Okay. You call me if you need me. See ya.
Oh, can't believe this is happening.
I'm really sorry, Chris.
Allie, how am I ever going to go back and explain to my mom and dad that this happened?
I know that this is possibly the worst news ever, but, you know, maybe something good will come out of this. I mean, deep down inside, I have a feeling that everything will turn out okay.
Look, everything is not okay, Allison. Most of what we own just disappeared or went up in flames. It's going to take a miracle for anything good to come out of this.
I thought that you wanted to find Rosanna.
I do. You know I do.
Are you dragging your feet about coming with me to St. Bart's? It's the last place she was seen.
I just got back from a trip, Paul. I feel a little guilty leaving the kids again so soon.
Okay. Well, you can explain to the kids that the reason you're leaving them is so that you can bring their Auntie Rosanna back into their lives. There you go. Next objection?
Okay. Can you picture Jack's face when I tell him I'm jetting off to the Caribbean with you to look for my sister? I can picture it, and it ain't pretty.
Well, we don't have to make it an overnight stay. I mean, we can get there and get back same day.
And that's what we said about our last trip, right? Didn't work out that way.
Yeah, well, I don't think there's going to be a snowstorm in St. Bart's. Come on, this is Rosanna that we're talking about. This is a woman who just wrote you a blank check so that you can live the life that you always imagined. She bailed me out. She stood behind me when everybody else in this town had turned their back on me. She is the aunt to your children and the godmother to your daughter, and really, who cares what Jack thinks? I mean, he'll get over it. The important thing is that we find out what happened to Rosanna.
Okay, well, let me check the kids, at least.
All right. Hey, bring your sketchbook. Yeah, you can work off some of that anxiety on the plane.
Oh my God, you just yelled at me.
I didn't yell at you.
Yes, you yelled at me.
I raised my voice. Okay, Allie, I'm sorry. It's just so damn... It wasn't supposed to be like this. Okay, I saved my own money so I could get my own place. Our own place. I knew how much you wanted that condo. You had just lost the baby, and I thought that if I gave us our own home...
Then it would be so freakishly perfect.
I should have researched it more. I should have checked out that developer before I laid out a single cent.
Stop doing that to yourself. Those guys were crooks. There's nothing that you could have done. And it's not like we were the only people that lost money.
Oh, what about our possessions?
Okay, so then we'll rent some really cheap place and we'll save up until we can buy another house.
Look, we've been over this, Allie. We've done the math. We can't afford it.
But we both have jobs.
I'm a first-year resident working for peanuts. You're a nurse's aide. Do you have any idea how long it took me to save the money that I lost? Now, I have to go move in with my mom and dad. Even in my worst nightmares, I never had to suffer that kind of humiliation.
Chris, I'm here too, okay? I can help, and I can get a second job.
You're an 18-year-old dropout with a GED. What, are you gonna get all psyched about passing out burgers at the drive-thru?
Tell me that you did not just say that.
I never should have agreed to buying that condo. It was out of my reach, and I knew it.
Okay, then you shouldn't have gone for it.
Me? You were the one begging for a brand new start and a brand new home. Isn't that what you called it? You had to have high-tech...
Okay, will you just hold on for just a second? If you're gonna twist this around so this is all my fault, then to hell with you.
We both want to make this work, right?
Of course.
Well, we're not going to make it work if you put in $1 million of your own.
It's okay. Rose Foundation needs money. I have money. It's no big deal.
No. We'll get the money.
How?
I don't know. That's what fundraising's about, getting the money. Without throwing away your marriage. You know? I mean, if you want to fight your shrink, your mother, your husband, then go for it, you know? I'll be behind you, but we're not using your money. Okay?
Okay.
That means between us, we're gonna have to make big bank.
Mm-hmm.
You in?
Am I in? I pity the fool that tries to get in my way.
Molly.
Hey, I hope not interrupting anything.
No. What brings you by?
Just came by to see how you and the kids are.
I know that you're leaving over to see Dusty at Metro, if that's what you're here to tell me.
I'm not here as a snitch. I'm here as your friend.
I know that. Come on.
So, what happened, anyway? I mean, now that you bring it up, I thought Lily wasn't gonna work on the foundation right now.
So did I. But now she says it's her decision to make, and I can accept it and live with it, or it's over.
Hold on, I think she's angry, and I think she's afraid, and I think it's gonna take her some time to get over that.
No, it's more than that. She's not the same Lily that she used to be. She'll always be the mother that the kids know and love, but she says that things are gonna be different.
Different doesn't have to be bad.
Well, in theory, that sounds fine, but in here, it doesn't feel so fine. Because it's like a part of my life is over, and the woman that I love is gone, and there's really nothing I can do about it.
Oh, and I think she's gonna have to find her way through this. Maybe it's time to let her go.
Do you have any clues or suspects at all?
No, nothing. It appears that Pilar was just a random victim. Why, is there someone specific we should be looking for?
I promised Pilar I wouldn't say anything.
Well, Mike, it'll stay just between us.
I think she's protecting somebody.
Somebody you know?
No, someone she was living with in Europe. You know, all I know is he's powerful, he's possessive.
And he is abusive.
What do I do?
Unless Pilar comes forward with a formal complaint.
What if she won't? What if she feels too threatened?
I think then the only thing you can do is reassure her that she can trust you and that she's safe. Do you want me to talk to her?
Oh, thanks. She's afraid if she involves the police, it's only gonna make matters worse, so.
Well, is she in a safe place?
Couldn't be safer. She's staying with me.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're sticking around for a while, huh?
I'm gonna take that job at Memorial that Bob was talking about, you know, expanding the emergency room.
Oh, that's great, Mike. So I'll see you around.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mike, take it easy.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, what did he say? What's the big secret? Does it have anything to do with Pilar?
Hi.
My grandmother finally told me where my father is. He's in New York. Is he looking for Rosanna?
Yes, he is.
You knew about this and you didn't tell me.
I'm sorry.
I trusted you more than anyone.
Trusted. Well, past tense.
Well, yeah, until last night you started siding with my father, acting like I couldn't handle the
I
truth.
have only ever been on your side, Lucy.
Well, then why were you helping him get rid of me? Why won't you tell me what's going on?
Look, I'm really sorry if I made you feel left out. But in my defense, I was trying to protect you.
Well, fine. Protect me, but don't treat me like a child. There are things I have to know.
See, I know you're not a child.
I want to find Rosanna just as much as the rest of you.
I know. You're right.
So my father's in New York. What else don't I know?
Carly and I are gonna go look for it too. We're taking a trip down to St. Bart's to see what we can find out.
Well, good. When do we leave?
Coming up on As the World Turns.
So can we still make it to St. Bart's today?
And not we. Lucy, keeping you in the loop is one thing. Taking you on a trip is something else altogether.
Why?
Why? I have no idea what it's going to be like down there. I don't know what... It could be dangerous.
Well, how safe is it here? I mean, someone broke into my house. We don't know what they were looking for or what else they still may want. And if someone can get into a place like Fairwinds, then I'm not safe here. Please, Paul. I'm scared. Don't leave me here alone.
I'm really sorry.
No, Paul, please take me with you.
You know what? Hold on. I will tell you whatever it is that we find out about Rosanna, okay?
No,
But I can't take you with me. I wish that I could, but I can't. I'm really sorry. Come
Just leave me alone.
Look, would you try to keep it down, please?
Okay, just because you're mad about the condo does not mean that you can take it out on me. You wanted the condo just as much as I did.
Yes.
But?
But I was nervous about laying out that kind of money. I never made a secret of that. You know, what was I thinking? My parents warned me, don't be impulsive. Consider the consequences.
Of dating me?
Of buying a condominium, Allison. Now I have to go back to them flat broke and tell them that I'm back to square one.
Okay, and is it really that bad?
I'm too old for this, Allison. I shouldn't be living with my girlfriend in the house that I grew up in.
Well, if it's that much of a hardship, if I'm such an anchor around your neck, then maybe I should just move back to my mother's, and then you can be free and you can live the life you've always dreamed of.
Ignore me all you want. I'm not going anywhere.
I know, you're like a fly.
Come on, just give me a hint at what Mike said. I'll guess, and then when I get close, you just tell me.
No, forget it.
I will forget everything you told me, I promise.
All right, there's one bit of information I think you might be interested in. Mike has decided to take the construction job at Memorial.
He's staying in town?
What, I thought you'd be happy.
No, this means two things, Margot. That he's staying in town because of her, and she's probably staying with him, right? Am I close? They're living together?
They're friends. She was injured.
Oh, nice. Mike couldn't get out of town fast enough until this woman shows up, and he doesn't even get it. She goes straight to his house after this big mugging without calling 911 first.
You know
That's
what?
bizarre.
I know. I think that is very sweet. I think that's the kind of guy Mike is. He's the kind of guy who rescues kittens from trees.
Yeah, well, now he's got himself a big cat with big claws and a survival instinct that goes for days, and she's gonna curl up on his little lap, and then when he least expects it, bam, those claws are gonna go right at him, and she is gonna hold on for dear life.
You know, as much as I would love to hang out here and watch you climb the walls about this, I gotta go.
Wait, Margot, what do I do about Mike?
Katie, love him or leave him alone.
All right, fine. I'll leave him alone. As soon as I get a little more information about Pilar.
This is wonderful. Thank you so much, Michael.
Hey, all I did was pick it up for you.
That's not all you did. You took a job so you could stay in town. You opened your home to me. It's been so long since anyone's been so nice to me.
All right. Hey, maybe this will be a lesson, okay? Stay away from guys who get a kick out of hurting people. Or stick with guys who know how to treat a lady.
What would I do without you?
Look, I want you to know you're welcome to stay here as long as you want. Okay? Maybe soon you will feel safe enough to tell me the whole story about you and this ex-boyfriend of yours.
I've already told you too much.
How else am I supposed to help you? Oh, what do you know? Your first phone call. Who's it from?
The name and number are blocked.
It could be anybody then, right? Not unless you think it's that guy you were telling me
No,
about.
I don't want to talk to him. He can't know where I am.
Okay, just give him a second. Just let him leave a message. You want me to check it?
I'll do it.
Was it him? What'd he say?
He said if he catches me,
What? Pilar, what'd he say to you?
that he'd kill me.
Holden, I didn't mean let her go in the literal sense of the phrase. I meant let go of who she is in your head. Because you can't change who she is. And you certainly can't control Lily. I think she has to, I don't know, evolve into who she needs to be. And let's face it, she's going to do whatever she has to keep the memory of Rose alive. And if it's not illegal or immoral,
There's nothing I can do.
you can take care of the kids. And you can love her.
While I'm letting her go,
I didn't say it was going to be easy.
it's just she has so many different sides to her now, and I'm afraid that if I let her go, I'm afraid of who she might turn into.
Any ideas for a fundraiser?
Well, we could have a party, big party, here at Metro. We could, I could get all the champagne, the food, the invitations donated, and I'll pull out my list of the most charitable people I know.
You know how to raise money, right?
Of course I know how to raise money. I work for the PTA. I did worldwide, I did something for that, and breast cancer research.
Wow, that's great. But something tells me that our fundraiser is going to be a little different.
How do you mean?
Well, it's going to be a real uphill battle.
Why? People loved Rose. They would love to do something in her name and help kids.
How many people on your list are going to hand over a small fortune to people like us?
What are you saying?
How many people are going to give money to a foundation run by a gangster and a lunatic?
Oh, a what?
Yes, a loose wire, ready to build castles in the sky, and me, a gangster, overcharging on rent.
Oh, my. You're absolutely right. Oh, my. We're going to need a whole new list of contributors. Why don't we start with the criminally insane?
Let's do it. Let's start with Paul Ryan.
Paul Ryan, number one. What about his mom? Barbara Ryan.
She's
in.
in.
This list might be longer than we thought.
Yeah, I should leave.
Well, you think I'm letting you go anywhere in your condition?
I can't stay here. You've done enough, and I don't want to get you involved.
Look, somebody's beating up somebody I care about, then I'm involved.
If I stay, I'll lead him straight to your door.
Good, because I'll give him exactly what he deserves.
You're one of a kind, Michael Kasnoff. I was so lucky to have you in my life. But it wouldn't be right for me to take advantage of what happened between us in the past. Especially since I was so unkind to you in the end.
Hey, I was one who followed you to Europe. You know, just, we weren't meant to be, that's all. You know, it happens all the time, all right? It's just one of those things.
No, it wasn't. Not for me. Men like you don't come along every day. I was a fool to let you go.
Hey, all right, we're friends now. Okay, that's all that matters.
Stop it.
Stop what?
But threatening to move back in with your mother's a little extreme, don't you think?
It's not a threat, Chris. It's a solution. I can tell how weird it is for you shacking up with me at your parents' house, so then I'll leave.
You don't have to be so dramatic
I'm
about
just being real about this, okay? So let's just put it all out there. I know that you think that I'm too young for you. Everybody does. I'm not stupid. But I know that you think that I'm immature. Maybe you're sorry you even hooked up with me. Maybe we should just end this stupid misery right now.
Hey, I never said that. I never even thought that. Is that what you think? That you and I should break up?
I don't know. You tell me.
Hey, just the happy couple I want to see. A housewarming gift. I'm pretty bad at wrapping and gifts and stuff like that. You know that. I'm so bad at that. I probably should have got a card, too. But you're gonna really dig what's inside. And if you don't, it's the thought that counts, right? Okay, probably should have stopped by the condo before ambushing you like this.
I'm going to work.
Lucy was... She was saying how much she wanted to come with us to go look for Rosanna.
Oh.
But I told her it was out of the question. I wish things were different. I'm really...
Sure. Can I? Are you sure?
Yeah. Don't even start.
That would have been the end, you know. Lucy tagging along to St. Bart's. Craig would have found out, then he would have gone straight to Barbara to blow us out of the water.
That crossed my mind.
Besides, you'll have more than enough on your hands with me trying to keep me from falling apart. You don't need two hysterical women on your hands, one who's got a killer crush on you.
Yeah, look, I know that she can't come with us, but I'm not really crazy about the idea of leaving her behind in Oakdale.
Why's that?
Because the Fairwinds was broken into. Rosanna's still missing. Maybe she was kidnapped. I don't know. Maybe they're going to come back and try and get Lucy.
She's not coming with us, Paul, and that's final. If Lucy comes along, she'd mean nothing but trouble.
Talk about bad luck.
I know, and now Chris and I just got in this stupid fight, and the worst part about it is maybe he's right. Maybe this is my fault.
How?
Chris only got that condo to make me happy. If I hadn't opened up my big mouth...
Oh, please, wait a minute, okay? Chris is a grown man, Allie. You can't force him to do anything he doesn't want to. Find him and talk to him.
You just saw the way that he stormed out.
What I saw? You guys got in a fight. Big deal. People say stuff they don't mean all the time. He's probably kicking himself right now. You guys love each other. You'll work it out.
Do you really think so?
Absolutely. And it's not like you lost everything. I mean, did you see the blender? Did you see the blender? Huh? Huh?
I don't know what I would do if I lost Chris again. I really don't know.
You're not gonna lose him, Allie, so don't worry about it. Come on, let's go.
Where?
To cheer you up.
Lily adores you. She does. Holden, you guys are part of each other. She would never leave you and the kids.
The old Lily wouldn't.
I think you need to give her time to grieve her sister. Time with her therapist. And I think the wife you remember will come back. I think the one that will walk through fire for her family will come back, Holden.
I don't know. She's just changed so much. I don't know how to explain it. I just have a very bad feeling about the whole thing.
I don't know, maybe I can hit up some of my crew in lockup for some donations, you know what I mean?
Good friends of yours?
Very good. Maybe we could pull our board of directors from that, you know? Dusty's 10 most wanted favorite friends.
I think that's enough. What?
For a second, you looked like somebody else.
Really? Who?
You. The old you I used to know. You know, the one that was laughing all the time and looking for adventure and stuff like that.
I was really like that?
Yeah, you really were.
feels good. To smile again. It's been a really long time.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, you ready for an uphill battle?
My favorite kind, you know that.
Let's get to work.
Katie, Mike just left.
I know. I'm actually here to see you.
If this is another trick to get more information out of me...
Oh, listen, I am so sorry about that. I would like to plead temporary insanity for both Henry and me, although Henry's is more of the permanent kind, I think. But, Mike and I are very complicated.
Thank you for the apology.
Well, I just like to let you know that that'll never happen again. Are you okay? You don't look very well.
Oh, the doctors told me I shouldn't stay on my feet too long. I probably should go back to bed.
Well, here, let me help you.
I'll be fine. Can you see yourself out?
Sure. I'll feel better. Bye. Perfect. Everything I ever wanted to know about Pilar Domingo.
Lucy, I promised you that we will keep you fully informed.
Since when am I trouble?
No, you're not. What if we hear bad news about Rosanna? Or what if we run into trouble and you get hurt?
You don't need to baby me, Carly. I need to find Rosanna every bit as much as you do.
Now, I realize that. But Lucy, come on.
I'm not a child anymore, Carly. Don't treat me like one.
I'll keep that in mind.
So you want to get out of here?
Very nice. Impeccable timing. Leaving me to smooth things over with Lucy.
Hold on a second. You're the one who called her a troublemaker.
I only meant that it could be risky bringing her along, that's all.
The last thing I ever want to do is put Lucy in danger.
I'm not talking about the dangers on the island, Paul. I'm talking about the dangers a little closer to home.
You worry too much. I can handle Lucy just fine. You don't need to worry.
On the next As the World Turns, I could give you one of my famous massages and draw you a nice warm bath.
Marcy's cell phone. This is the sign I was looking for, Henry.
Oh, man.
This proves that Pilar is hiding something, and we need to find out what it is.
That's gross.
Gross, what are you talking about?
There's only one way to make a smoothie out of that. Add a little bit of this.